Do what you love every day, and we gonna do that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
No matter what your job, do it as you've never done it before for 30 days. And if you've kept your goal before you every day, you'll wonder and marvel at this new life you've found. Dorothea Brand, the outstanding editor and writer, discovered it for herself and tells about it in her fine book, Wake Up and Live. Her entire philosophy is reduced to the words, act as though it were impossible to fail. She made her own test with sincerity and faith, and her entire life was changed to one of overwhelming success. Now, you make your test for 30 full days. Don't start your test until you've made up your mind to stick with it. You see, by being persistent, you're demonstrating faith. Persistence is simply another word for faith. If you didn't have faith, you'd never persist.
So what is your true definition of success? Success. So how did I even get here? Why am I making this video? I was living my life. Y'all, I hate this. I start getting lumps in my throat, but basically, you know, all my life, I feel like I've lived my life safely, if that makes sense. From the time I got out of high school, I went to college for some time, got out, but I just always had this this thought that success was just working, making money. It didn't matter what type of job that I had. It was just work, get the money. That's success. And seeing my mom, and she was a single parent, always working. She was in the military, and just she had 2 kids, me and my sister, and just work, hustle to make ends meet. And after so many years, and me now being in my 30s, I realized that that is not true success. And then, you know, you start seeing other people that are successful and that are doing all these other things and living the life that they want to live. And then you start thinking success doesn't have anything to do with money. Success is you truly living the life that you want to live. Every day you waking up and you living the life that you created for yourself. And it was like an epiphany for me, because I was at work one day, tired, stressed, and I just started thinking to myself, like, what are you doing? Like, this is not even, like, you don't love this. Like, what are you doing for yourself? And it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Every day I'm moving around like a robot, get up, get dressed, go to work, you know, helping somebody else continue with their dream. You know, what am I doing for myself and my life? So with that being said, I just started thinking, well, what do you love to do? Well, I know that I love to create content. I know that I love to help others out and make a difference in their life. And that's what brought me to YouTube. So I figured through this journey of my life and me trying to get where I want to be and create a life that I know that I can live and that we all can live, I wanted to share with you all today a few tips that got me started and that have really been successful in catapulting me to that next level of freedom in my life and creating the life that I want. So we gonna get there, y'all. Don't ever feel down on yourself like it's too late. I'm older, like I just gotta live the life that I've created for myself, whether I like it or not. We stopping that today. No matter how old you are, you can still live the life that you want to live, do what you love every day, and we gonna do that. So let's jump into it. The first thing that I start with, I think that this is very important and that it's vital for you to start with this, because when you're about to drastically change your life and start working on the things that you love and working towards your goals, you're gonna have a lot of insecurities. At least I do. So I had a lot of insecurities. I had a lot of imposter syndrome. I just had that little devil in my head telling me, you can't do this, go back, just work your 9 to 5, and that's it. So we are going to knock that little voice out of your head by doing affirmations. So affirmations is what really, really helped me and continue to help me to stay positive and to think good thoughts and to just be confident on this new path that I'm moving towards. So I'm going to share with you all some of my affirmations. And so your affirmations, you want to make sure that these are phrases or words that you struggle believing. Whatever comes to your mind that you know you struggle with believing, write that down. So some of mine are: I am good enough, I am successful, I have freedom to do what I love. So you want to make sure that you at least spend a couple times a week writing your affirmations. Not only do you want to write your affirmations, you want to say them out loud, because as you continue to say them out loud, however many times a week, you're programming your mind to those affirmations so that your mind believes what you're saying. I am good enough. I am successful. I have freedom to do what I love. It is imperative that you say your affirmations, because for me, that little devil is always in my head trying to tell me otherwise. And you need those affirmations so that you stay positive and so that you see results in your goals. Okay, so now that we have did our affirmations and we're confident in who we are, we need to go ahead and start planning out the things that we need to do and our goals. So I have this cute little planner that I got from Home Goods. You can get planners everywhere, but this was $9.99 from Home Goods, and let me tell y'all, it is like almost completely blank for every month, especially in 2020, because guess what? I just was living life day by day with no goals, not working on what I want to do in life. And so, yeah, we're changing that. So we are in November. So what I like to do is I like to plan the things that I want to accomplish week by week. I do this instead of trying to write it out for the whole month, because I'll get overwhelmed and this stuff won't get done. So I feel like by writing out what I want to do and accomplish for the week, that's just going to help me to focus in on that week, day by day, and get it done, rather than looking at this whole month of things that I need to do and becoming stressed. So for me, I upload a lot of content on Instagram. I do reels almost every day. I'm trying to work on posting more pictures, but I just feel like it's a lot, but I know that I need to stay consistent on Instagram. The key is being consistent. So what I like to do is just say, okay, I know maybe Monday I want to go ahead and create all my reels for the whole week. So Sunday or Monday, I'll just write, or not Sunday, because Sunday we're going to be planning our week. Sunday evening, when I start writing out what I want to do for that week, I'll just say, okay, Monday I want to spend time just creating reels. And then I also like to plan out, obviously, what I'm going to be filming for here on YouTube. So I'll write that out. And those are mainly my two focuses. Once I have everything that I need to do planned out for the week, what I do like to do, and you want to start this at the very beginning of the month, if you decide you want to do this, but what works for me is that I make 2 business goals and then I do 1 personal goal. So business goals can be, okay, I want to gain 100 more subscribers in the month of November for YouTube, or I want to have 1,000 more followers on Instagram. Those are kind of like your business goals, whatever you want to do to catapult your business. I like to do 2 of those goals. For my personal goal, I will share that with you all, but a personal goal of mine for this month is to work out. I feel like I've been so focused, laser focused, really focusing on YouTube, really focusing on Instagram, that I've had no time to work out, and I feel completely horrible for that. So my focus for November and beyond is to at least try to slowly get myself back working out, whether that be once a week, twice a week. I'm not going to beat myself up, but I need some kind of movement. So I'm definitely implementing that as a personal goal this month and moving forward. So this is very important for you to set your goals for the month and for you to plan out your to-do list, because you really want to stay focused. You want to stay focused on the overall goal, which is for you to create the life that you want. If you don't plan this stuff out and you're just living day by day like, oh, well, let me try this and let me do this, for me, that never works out. When I have stayed laser focused and planned everything out and did everything scheduled, all of my to-do lists, all of my goals, everything has worked out seamlessly for the most part, the way that I want it to. So this is very important, and you don't need this planner and this notebook. This works for me. I'm just saying, but you can use your cell phone. I have notes in my cell phone. Everyone should have notes, and you can put your to-do list on there, your calendar. Like, you can go digital. You can use your computer. There's so many ways to stay on top of the things that you need to do. This just works for me. It makes me feel good when I go into my planner. It just lets me know that I'm moving in the right direction. Okay, so y'all see me with this big old black board, and most of y'all probably already know what I'm gonna talk about, but it is a vision board. Vision boards have been super popular for a while now, and I used to see it a lot, or people, talking about vision boards, and I wasn't interested at the time, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. But vision boards actually really do work. So basically what you want to do, the way I do my vision board is I do it by the year, and you can put anything on your vision board. So you can put people that inspire you that you would like to maybe meet and collaborate with, or things that you want in life. These could be material things. Maybe you want a Lamborghini by the end of the year. You can put that on here. Maybe you want to mentally grow, or you want to be more of a happy person, like whatever things that you want to accomplish, people you want to meet, things that you want to have, all of those elements you want to put on your board. What's on my vision board, I still want on it. Your vision could change. What you may have wanted 3 months ago, 6 months ago may not be what you want now. But pretty much my board is still what I want. I'm not going to show my board just because a lot of this stuff I'm still trying to manifest. And if you guys don't know, you kind of don't want to share too much of your personal goals and accomplishments, because there could be some negative energy out there that don't want these things for you. And you just don't want that out there. I am going to share with you all that I do want to add to my vision board that was not important to me at the time of making my vision board is Instagram. So Instagram is starting to play a huge part in my goals, and I feel like since I've been putting in so much work on Instagram that I need to add this to my vision board. So basically, your vision board does not have to be pretty. Well, for me, I'm not an arts and crafts type of gal, but what I do is pretty much just find pictures in magazines, or I'll find pictures like online and just cut them out. So this particular Instagram photo I downloaded from on Google, and I just printed it. And so I want to add this because this is definitely important to me. I want to see growth on my Instagram. So if you are not following your girl on Instagram, please follow me. I will leave my handle right here. Follow your girl. I do reels almost every day. They're funny. Go check it out. So basically, where's my glue? So basically, you just want to add all the elements of what you see yourself accomplishing and the things that you want out of life within the year. I do my vision board by the year, and don't get down on yourself if you don't accomplish all these goals or have all these things that you put on your vision board. It's just good to see where you're trying to get to. So I'm just going to add this right on here. And I can share another one with you also. Another thing that I have on my vision board that's really important to me is good health. Like I said before, I'm really trying to focus in on my health and working out, so that will stay on my board and probably be on every year's board going forward. So do a vision board, and this board I move all around the house. Like if I'm having one of those days where I'm just feeling like stressed and down on myself, I will go and look at my vision board so that I can remind myself of why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. So You know, every day is not going to be a good day. Every day you may not accomplish or get to where you think you're going to get to, but you'll get there, and just use this to remind yourself why you're doing all this. Let's talk about Instagram and just social media in general. So with social media, there was no meaning behind why I was using Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Like, I would just get on there, especially with Instagram, and just compare my life to others. So I would see people traveling, or I may see people doing all this shopping, and it would just put me into a lower vibration. But we got to stop that. So social media now has become a business tool for me. I may go on there time to time just to see how my friends and family are doing, you know, like their pictures, of course. That is perfectly fine, but you should limit that time, especially when you're focusing on turning your life around and making a better life for yourself. You want to be using these social media platforms as a business. So for example, for me, I'm currently monetizing off of my reels and content that I upload to Instagram, and I'm doing a partnership with them, and it was so shocking to me because I was just like, oh my God, like, I never knew that you could be paid from uploading your content on these social media platforms. So it just changed my whole thought process of social media. And I'm like, this is a business tool. So when I get on Instagram, I'm looking for other people that inspire me to where I want to be, that are posting positivity. I want to follow people that are inspiring, that are doing things that are similar to what I'm doing, trying to grow in their lives. So basically what I'll do is I'll get on Instagram, and of course, like I said, I have all my content that I'm going to upload planned out for the week. So I'm going on there to upload all my content. That's first. So before I even begin to go and look at what other people are doing, I make sure that what I have going on is taken care of on those social media platforms. Then I like to post, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I like to post something motivational every day, so that when people go onto my stories, you're seeing something that motivates you, or hopefully that will motivate you, because it definitely motivates me. So that's second. Then I'll go on and like my friends and my family's pictures, and then I'm off. I don't sit on Instagram all day scrolling, wasting time. Like, I have things that I have to accomplish and that I want to accomplish. So I'm not just sitting around just staring at other people's lives, because that actually gives me anxiety. Like, I want to be working too. I want to be accomplishing my goals and being able to live the life that I want to live. So I definitely don't spend too much time looking at what other people have going on. Just try it for a couple days, and you will see that your mood will change, especially if seeing other people. And another thing about Instagram, or just social media period, is that it's fake. 95% of what you're seeing is fake. Everybody has problems, everybody has issues, and people go on Instagram to portray this perfect life that none of us have. And that's why I had to stop myself, and I try not to get on there and just make it seem like I have this perfect life, because I don't. I have definitely turned my life more private now that I'm trying to live a more meaningful, purposeful life. So something else is very important to me that I have grew into, and that sometimes I do still struggle with this, but it's being alone, feeling comfortable being alone while you're growing. So a lot of times we feel like we need a lot of people around us, and we just need like to feel like we have a bunch of friends and all these different, things going on. And I have learned that in order for me to buckle down and really focus on my personal growth and where I want to be, you can't be doing all that. Now, I'm not trying to say like you shouldn't have time to socialize and be with friends, but when you start doing too much, going out and doing all these different things, you lose focus of what you have going on, the goals that you want to accomplish. For me, not saying this is for everybody, but for me, it has worked for me to spend more time working on my goals and growing spiritually, growing mentally, just being a better person, so that then when I feel like that I'm where I want to be, and of course we're always going to have goals and things that we want to, change in our lives, but it's very important for me to just kind of sit back in any free time that I have, just work on being a more spiritual person, just being a better person in general. And I don't want anyone to disturb that. You just gotta start loving being by yourself. Know that even when there's no one around, or you may have no friends or no family to talk to, you have yourself, and that you're comfortable with that, and that it doesn't bother you. Because when you're trying to drastically change your life for the better, you want to be able to have a lot of alone time so that you can focus in how you're going to get there. And the last tip that is very, very important that your girl struggles with to this day is to release and stop resisting. Because when you resist all the manifestations and all the success that's coming to you, you're just like starting from square one. You want to be open to all of your blessings and all of the success that's coming, and you want to know and believe and have faith that it is coming. Don't sit around like I do and just let that little voice in your head talk to you and try to talk you out of your blessings. So really, really work on letting go and letting success and manifestations be your best friend. That's like one of my top tips that I know that I need to continue to work on, because it can be so hard when you don't have that self-confidence sometimes in yourself that you got this, we got this. So anyway, that's pretty much some of the most important tips that I have to get you started on your new life path. If you did like this video, or if you have already been implementing some of the tips that I provided, please let me know in the comments. We can start a discussion. But I really want you all, let's make this a challenge. Let's do 30 days. Let's start, we're already kind of in November, but we can start now and just implement these tips that I've shared. So please let me know in the comments if you're going to start this challenge. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I really love you all. I just want to see the best for all of us. I want to see the growth. I want us all to feel like we are accomplishing life and we're just doing the things that we truly do love. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.